Scottish Shindig, the best in Scottish dance music and song.
Good evening, one and all. Welcome back to the Scottish Shindig here on Radio GH. I hope that you're all well and that you have had a lovely weekend. And the weather's certainly on the change now. Very windy today, but hopefully it won't get too cold too quick. Thanks to Derek for standing in over the last few weeks. It's been very busy getting back out and about again, which is very enjoyable. And I was out again this morning up at the Perth. At the Bells Sports Centre for the RSCDS AGM, playing for a class this morning with Deb Lees, and it was very enjoyable to see many people out and about again. So long may it continue. Now, tonight we've got a right mixture of requests. We've got quite a few songs as well on tonight's show, mixed in with some great music that hopefully you will all enjoy. And I'll say thanks to Susan. She's been collating the requests along with Derek there from the emails, and we're all ready to go. We're going to start off with a great dance, and it's in full swing and full speed ahead with Andrew Knight and the West Telford Caledonian Dance Band with Muirland Willie. the cracking sound of Andrew Knight and the West Telford and Caledonian Scottish Dance Band with Muirland Willie. And I did say it was one to get us started and going. Hello to, we've got a few people in tonight. We've got Jamie tuned in again. Great to see you on, listening in from Auckland. Warm day expected, loving the music and great to listen to first thing in the morning. Well, I hope that you have a fantastic day. We've got Craig and Graham there in Gran Canaria, Mas Palomas. I hope that the weather's nice with you as well. But if you want to share some of your warm weather, please do send it across to us. It's been rather windy. In fact, there's a few roads shut coming back from Perth today as well. Okay, we have a lot of requests to get through to tonight, including some tracks that I've chucked in that I thought I would like to play on the Shindig, just to give you something a wee bit different to enjoy and listen to. But the first one comes in, it was actually a request for the Stagger In on Friday night. However, I just had to have the night off. I was about to keel over, I think, so I had an early night. Now, I'm going to carry this on and play it on tonight's Shindig instead, and hopefully I'll be forgiven. It comes from Oriel Downey. Would it be possible for you to mention my sister and brother-in-law, Betty and Ewan Campbell, on the 5th of November? They are 60 years married on the 6th of November, and Betty played the accordion many years ago. I tried to accompany her on the piano, but I'm afraid I'm not up to the standards of Bill Ewan, so I decided to give it up. They live in Fort William and would be very surprised to hear their names mentioned. So happy 60th anniversary to Betty and Ewan from Oriel, Ronnie, Alison, George and Leslie, and I hope that you've had a wonderful weekend. And to join this, please could you play either a nice anniversary waltz or one of your nice pipe marches. Well, here's a set of pipe marches. It's a pipe medley by myself, and then you're in luck tonight because it's such a special occasion. We're going to follow it with a selection of nice waltzes by Keith Dixon's Accordion Orchestra from the album Keeping It Real. selection of pipe tunes there, and the last two tunes, just before Itchy Fingers at the end, there was a cracking 6/8 march called Farewell to the Creeks, which was composed by Pipe Major James Robertson of Boyne in Banffshire, also known as Pipey. And that was back around 1915. He was a prisoner of war in Germany. And it also has a ballad to that song, tune played as a waltz, and it's called 51st Highland Regiment's Farewell to Sicily. So one to have a look for. But I did promise you two sets for your lovely anniversary, and here's a nice set of waltzes by Keith Dixon's Accordion Orchestra this time. Lovely. That was the Keith Dixon Accordion Orchestra from their CD, Keeping It Real. And that was two waltzes there, Sandy and Helen Gardner's Golden Wedding Waltz. And yes, you all knew that second one, Kate Martin's Waltz. And hope you're okay, Simon Power. I know that the waltz means a lot to you as well. Right, first song. I did say there's a lot of songs on today's Scottish Shindig. The first song comes in as a request from Gloria Hayhurst. and I'm hoping that Gary Tate's tuned in and alert and at attention and ready for this. Says, good evening to you. Windy Miller is still out there. Windy Miller certainly is still out there. A wee request please for Gary Tate, and tell him it won't be long and going in. Can you please play My Ain Folk by John McDermott? Thanks a million, from Gloria Hayhurst. Well, I'm glad that you're on as well, Gloria, and I'm glad that you're keeping well. And I have to say, this is the first time I've heard this version, so it's a lovely version that you've picked by John McDermott, My Ain Folk.
For frae my hame I wander, but still my thoughts return to my ain folk over yonder in the shieling by the burn. I see the cosy engle and the mist upon the brae, and joy and sadness mingle as I list some old world lay. And it's no, but I'm longing for my ain folk, though they be but lowly, pure and plain folk. I am far beyond the sea, but my heart will always be at home in dear old Scotland with my ain folk. A bonny lassie's greeting, though she tries to stay the tears, and sweet will be our meeting after many weary years. How my mother will caress me when I'm standing by her side. Now she prays that heaven will bless me, though the stormy seas divide. And it's no, but I'm longing for my ain folk, though they be but lowly, pure and plain folk. I am far beyond the sea, but my heart will always be at home in dear old Scotland and my ain folk. I am far beyond the sea, but my heart will always be at home in dear old Scotland with my ain.
A lovely version there, picked by Gloria Hayhurst. That was John McDermott with My Ain Folk, and dedicated to Gary Tate. Next up, we have a set of jigs. It says, any set of jigs, please, from Tom Orr and his Scottish Dance Band, and that's dedicated to himself and everyone else listening, from Cyril Thompson. excellent playing there from Tom Orr and his Scottish dance band with a Strip the Willow. We comment there from Fred saying happy birthday Shane, hope that you have a great day. And I'm trying not to have a wee chuckle here. Simon says Fred Atkinson, got to keep your wee brother fed well, pal. Well, Fred's the wee brother, but I think Fred's cooking his own dinner for safety precautions, because I think Robert cooked his dinner the other day and, well, he's no been well since. maybe try to do something to you, Fred. Anyway. Okay, next request comes in tonight from the Gruesome Twosome, and I hope that you're both well. And it says, hello fellow Shindiggers, could you please play anything at all by Stephen Carcary? Many thanks, Ewan. Been a lot of wind in the past week, but COP26 is almost over. It is indeed. And here's a poker for you from the album The Band Boys. It's Stephen Carcary, and he's playing here with the Strathmore Sound.
The Scottish Shindig with Ewan Galloway.
Yes, Ian Stewart there, and a selection of tunes there played for a Scottish quickstep, and that's one of my old favourite LPs. It was an old 45, 2 tunes on either side, and it went missing, God, about 7 years ago, but I'm just so glad that I digitalised it, because it's preserved it, and I can listen back to it anytime that I like, which is lovely. Now, special announcement coming up for Joe Robinson in Shetland. Joe, where are you? Yes, I can give you a wee bit of a surprise, and Helen has sent me a message in, and she's asked me if I can let you know that you've got a brand new accordion. Ta-da! Yes, it's a lovely accordion. It's a clink scale accordion. It's a cracking sound on it as well. And we're going to play for you, Joe, while you jump around the living room probably just now. An album, it's the Accordion Bonanza Volume 2, and it's Raymond Laidlaw Jr. here to play the Jimmy Clinkscale Polka. Enjoy your new box, stick in, keep playing, and be happy. Raymond Laidlaw Jr. there with the Jimmy Clinkscale Polka, playing that one for Joe, celebrating a new accordion day. And I'm going to say bye to Julie Crystal. She's been, had a listen, and she's away out now, and she's away to a committee meeting, I think, tonight. So I hope that you take care, Julie, and we'll see you on another Daily Kaylee or through the week or somewhere, maybe at the Staggering, who knows. But enjoy your evening all the same. Stephen Hughes, yes, Mickey Mouse. Sometimes. Hello to Jim Stott. It's nice to see you today as well, Jim, at the AGM. And in fact, speaking of the AGM, I do have a track coming up later on from one of the dances that I played today. But not yet. Here's a song. It's another song that I've never played on the Shindig before, so thanks very much for this request. It's from Lynn Hinsley. Hi Ewan, could you please play Lovely Argyll by Curly Mackay's Scottish Dance Band for my husband Eric and I, please? We will be celebrating 41 years of marriage on Monday. Well, I wish you all the best on Monday and happy anniversary when it comes. Here's Curly Mackay, Lovely Argyll.
In the peace of the north by the loch that I love, with blue waters mirror the mountains above, and the dark purple heather for mile upon mile make the tremble the beauty of lovely Argyll. Oh, dear to the soul is the peace of Lochfine, and the wind on Ben Crew rocking sweeter than wine. Nowhere else in the Highlands the heart can beguile like the dark shining beauty beauty of lovely Argyll. When the sun gilds the mountains at dawn, I would go where old Inverary lies dreaming below. Or at night when the moon high in heaven seems to smile, as she dwells on the beauty of lovely Argyll. Oh, dear to the soul is the peace of Lochfine, and the wind on Ben Crew is sweeter than wine. Nowhere else in the Highlands the heart can beguile like the dark shining beauty of lovely Argyll. You may roam the white world, you may go where you will, by hamlet or castle, by streamlet or hill, but in beauty's broad web there is no surer wile to entwine you forever than lovely Argyll. Oh, dear to the soul is the peace of Lochfine, and the wind on Ben Crew and sweeter than wine. Nowhere else in the Highlands the heart can beguile like the dark shining beauty of lovely Argyll, like the dark shining beauty of lovely Argyll.
Keeleys and get-togethers naturally have different moods, so perhaps off we go and let's raise the roof.
And 10 out of 10. You get 10 points for that one, Iris. Lucky guess, you said. The great sound there. That was Bobby Brown and the Cape Breton Symphony Fiddlers from a great album called Through the Years, released back in 2008. And it was a Scottish and a real medley. And what a great sound, loving the fiddles playing there together. Yes, there's lots more variety coming up, because I did say I've picked a few different tracks that you've maybe not heard before. So you'll have to stay tuned in till the end to find out what they all might be. Anyway, next up though is a great two-step, and this is requested by Mike Murray. Hope you're well, Mike. And you say, good evening everyone. If you please have space, could you play the March to the Stars? Hope everyone is well and keeping warm. Here it is by Graham Mitchell and his band. Graham Mitchell and his band there with a military two-step. The tune is March to the Stars. Playing that one for Mike Murray. And thanks for everyone's requests. It is very busy, and I will play them as I get them, and if I can, I'll get through them. If not, we'll carry them over to a Daily Kaylee. But we'll keep going for now, and hopefully I'll manage to play them. And Susan is doing a great job, a sterling job, collating them all and making sure they're up there. Now, I was asked to make a special mention to a few people. One is to John Caskey, who is sadly back in hospital, and I hope that you're feeling better soon, John, and get out and about and back to what you enjoy doing. Also to Ian Graham, the drummer and second box player, quite often seen with Sandy Nixon and his band and many more. Ian's also in hospital, and we wish you a speedy recovery, Ian. Hope you're back out soon. And I'll go send best wishes and well wishes to Ian Lees, who was also not too well during the week there, but he's glad to be back home, I'm sure, and resting and taking things easy. So here for all three of you and anyone else that's not been too well this week, it's John Caskey, and he's singing Doon in the Wee Room, so you can all join in and maybe have a wee drammy at some point.
Doon in the wee room, underneath the stair, everybody's happy, everybody's there. They're all looking merry, each one in his chair. Doon in the wee room, underneath the stair. When you're feeling low down and you're feeling blue, don't tomorrow, I'll tell you what to do. Just tuck the trunk for Springbok, find the Queen's Bar there, and go into the wee room underneath the stair. Down in the wee room underneath the stair, everybody's happy, everybody's there. They're all making merry, each one in his chair. Down in the wee room underneath the stair. A king he went a-hunting, his fortune for to seek. He missed the train at Glasgow, went missing for a week. Then after days of search and of sorrow and despair, they found him in the wee room underneath the stair. Down in the wee room underneath the stair, everybody's happy, everybody's there. They're all making merry, each one in his chair. Down in the wee room underneath the stair. When I'm old and feeble and my bones get set, I'll no get cross and cranky like other foggies get. From saving all my pennies to buy a Harley chair, to wheel me to the wee room underneath the stair. Down in the wee room underneath the stair, everybody's happy, everybody's there. They're all making merry, each one in his chair. Down in the wee room underneath the stair. Down in the wee room underneath the stair, everybody's happy, everybody's there. They're all making merry, each one in his chair. Down in the wee room underneath the stair. Down in the wee room underneath the stair.
John Caskey there, and wishing John, Ian and anyone else that has been feeling unwell this week speedy recovery. Oh, wee Annie has arrived, and she sent her request in. And Simon did say that she's realised why wee Annie burns all our breakfasts. She's been using the smoke alarm as her timer. Well, that might answer it, Simon. That might answer it. Anyway, she's requested a song for her pupil. That is Colin Dewar, by the way. Your choice, Something by My Pupil, please, as I'm not sure he's putting in the necessary practice. Dedicated to all that are listening. And it's from Annie, and it says, in brackets, not Strathspey. Well, what's wrong with Annie Strathspey, Annie? Well, I'll be kind to you. Here's MacPhail's Magic by Colin Dewar and his quartet. And another well-worthy round of applause for Colin Dewar and his quartet there with MacPhail's Magic, playing that one for wee Annie up in Shetland. Next up is a request for another one of our songs on the list tonight. It's from Joanne Renton down there in Earlston in the Borders. Would you please play The Rolling Hills of the Borders for all our Shindig listeners and Radio GH presenters? Well, here it is to be sung by North Sea Gas.
When I die, bury me low, where I can hear the bonny Tweed flow, a sweeter place I never did know than the rolling hills of the Borders. I have travelled far and wide, seen the Hudson and the Clyde. I've courted by Loch Lomond's side, but I dearly love the Borders. When I die, bury me low, where I can hear the bonny Tweed flow, a sweeter place I never did know than the rolling hills of the Borders. Well, it's high, mind o' the day, when with my lass I stroll by the Tay, but all this beauty fades away among the hills o' the Borders. When I die, bury me low, where I can hear the bonny Tweed flow, a sweeter place I never did know than the rolling hills of the Borders. There's a certain peace of mind, bonny lassies there you'll find, the men are hard but yet so kind, among the hills o' the Borders. When I die, bury me low, where I can hear the bonny Tweed flow, a sweeter place I never did know than the rolling hills of the Borders. When I die, bury me low, where I can hear the bonny Tweed flow, a sweeter place I never did know than the rolling hills of the Borders. The rolling hills of the Borders.
Yes, I will never tire of that song. It's one of my favourites, The Rolling Hills of the Borders. So thank you very much, Joanne, for requesting that one. Now, we've got a selection of pictures here sent in from Sarah Horn, which you'll see tonight and next Sunday on Remembrance. And it's from Sarah Horn, and it's a selection of various war memorial pictures that Derek has kindly put together. And I'm going to play it along with, I know that she likes some dreamy music. So this is a really nice tune. Again, it's not been played on the Shindig for a good while. It's from an album called From My Heart, and it's by Donald Black, who's a great Moofy player. And I first met Donald in the Park Bar many years ago when I was out with Ali Mack one night. And it's a tune here called Mary Kay's Waltz. Donald Black there, and Mary Kay's Waltz, and accompanied there by some very moving pictures from Sarah Horn of various war memorials. And as the title said at the beginning, lest we forget. Yes, Stephen, that tune, just to let you know, will be played next Sunday when we play some tunes related to Remembrance Sunday on the 14th. Okay, next up is a request from Robert McInnes. Hello, Robert, I hope that you're well. And you've said, "Hi, Ewan, can you please play a request for my pal Cameron Gibson? Thanks, from Bonnie Oban, and any track by Hector McFadden would be great." Well, here he is playing live for a set of polkas. Yes, Hector McFadden. And two polkas there. Two great polkas at that as well. Dumfries Polka and Burt's Highland Polka. And that was recorded by Derek live in the MacDonald Arms in Tobermory. And I think Derek was on piano there. Possibly Richard Hughes on drums. I'm sure Derek's tuned in tonight and he'll keep us right and let us know. Next up is a really interesting request, and I'm glad that you've requested this, Cecil Duncan. It's a music hall selection from Mickey Ainsworth. Now, this came from a record called The Night Before the Morning After, which was released back in 1967. And the reason it springs into my mind here so fresh is because I bought this CD. I was doing one of my... I quite often go up Edinburgh and do a sort of wee rake around the shops and see if I can find the records in the charity shops and collect the ones we've not got. And I found this record and I thought, what a great record that looks. Bought it, along with a few others, got home and pulled it out, and inside it was an Alexander Brothers LP. So I did do a bit of searching and I found the actual record that I went out to buy. So I'm glad that you've asked for this. It's the music hall selection. I'm sure you'll all be able to join in. And just to clarify, that last track, yes, Craig McFadden, okay, Craig McFadden on second box, Derek on piano and Richard on drums with Hector on lead there. But here's Mick Ainsworth, the music hall selection. Lovely memories for many there, maybe with some music hall memories, and that was Mickey Ainsworth there back in 1967. Next request is for a lovely waltz. We're sticking with a waltz this time. It's from Ken Robson. Ken says, could we please have the track The Boys of the Mary L? And to play it for us is another stalwart who's played all through lockdown on a Wednesday night. It's Gavin Piper from his album Happy Hours with two waltzes, Hazel Villa and The Boys of the Mary L. Lovely tunes there by Gavin Piper, Hazel Villa and the Boys of the Mary Elm. I'd like to say good evening to Keith Robertson as well. Nice to see you on, Keith, and I hope that you're well and hopefully starting to get some gigs as well, and hopefully we'll see you out and about on the circuit soon. Next up is a request that says, could you please play something for Marissa if you have time? And this says, thank you from Patricia. Well, I know that Marissa's got a few favourite bands, but there's so many tracks to choose from, so I'm hoping that she'll enjoy the next track that I'm going to play, which is by the one and only, yes, you've guessed it correctly, Ian McPhail, and we're going to have a great set of tunes here for the dance, the Circassian Circle. Ian McPhail and his band there with the Circassian Circle, and that was a request from Patricia to play a track for Marissa. Well, I think it would be nice to play something back in return, and I'm sure Marissa would agree. So here's a track for yourself, Patricia, and I know that I like the occasional pipe tune. So here's the 1st Battalion of the Queen's Own Cameron Highlanders to play the wonderful Road to the Isles. Yes, lovely to hear the pipes. Playing that one for Patricia in North Berwick. Nice to hear the pipes, how he changed as well. And a lovely selection of well-known tunes. Gloria has sent a message in saying, "Hi Ewan, could you please wish Maureen Douglas best wishes for tomorrow?" And here's a track for her. It's the Kiwi Reel set by the Fustra. Playing that one for Maureen Douglas from Gloria, wishing her all the best for tomorrow. And I'm not sure what you're up to, but enjoy your day, Maureen, and best of luck. Next up is a track. It's a request from Vida Brown. It says, "Hi Ewan, could you please play a track by Bill Ewan?" Well, I can indeed. In fact, Bill played a lovely tune by Scott Joplin this week called The Chrysanthemum, and gave him a few ragtime books during lockdown that I'd came across, and it's great to hear some of them being played. So here he is, hopefully, to play it for you all now. Outstanding playing there from Bill Ewan, and it's just absolutely great. That was the Chrysanthemum by Scott Joplin. Sorry, my mind went blank there for a second, and thanks to Bill for recording that, because I can tell you that all of us really enjoyed that. Next up, we've got a request. It's for Ailey McFarlane, and it's to hear a track by Blazing Fiddles, and here they are to play, and again, something different tonight. It's from the album called The Old Style, and it's a track called Dancing on the Moon. I might just do that tonight, thanks. Blazing Fiddles there for Ailey McFarlane and from the old style Dancing on the Moon. Great to see Morton McBurney on tonight. I hope you're well, Morton, and you've requested a track for the Pride of Erin Waltz. So here it is from Craig McCallum and his Scottish Dance Band. And Craig has a few CDs out, some cracking music on all of them. And one of his CDs that I regularly go to for the Pride of Erin Waltz is a CD called In a Different Light, and it was released back in 1990. So here it is for yourself right now. Yes, lovely to hear Craig McCallum and his Scottish Dance Band there with the Pride of Erin Waltz, playing that one for Morton McBurney, and some lovely tunes for that indeed. Next up, it's time for the Fisherman's Reel, so you'll need to get your wellies on and get your fishing rods out. It's Neil Barron and his Scottish Dance Band from his latest CD, released not too long ago, called Unfettered. Here's the Fisherman's Reel.
Box and Fiddle News with Pia Walker.
Good news. The Box and Fiddle magazine will be published from December. I am so delighted, and I hope you will all support it and its advertisers from December onwards. Another thing is also remember to contact your club to order your copy of the fantastic Craig Isle CD, so your club can benefit directly from this amazing gesture from Kevin Clark. Through the clubs, it's available for £10, but if for some reason you can't go through your club, you can buy it through me for £11, and that will be inclusive of postage. Now, so, who is clubbing this week? Well, on the 7th, we have Gretna in the afternoon from 1 p.m, and it's Stephen Carkery who's visiting them. On the 8th, it is Forres, and it's George Rennie Duo, and this will be in Forres Golf Club, and they will have a special meeting. On the 9th, we have two clubs, Blair Gowrie, who has Leonard Brown and Malcolm Ross visiting, and that's in the Rattray Bowling Club. And we've also got Castle Douglas, and they have a visit from Alan Gardner and his trio. On the 10th, Alnwick has John Morgan visiting. Orkney should have been having their club night on the 10th as well, but in view of the COVID situation in Orkney, they've decided to cancel for the next few weeks. So more about that later when they return to me to say they're open again. On the 11th, there's 3 club meetings. One in Carlisle with Ian Anderson Duo, one in Candyside in Stonehouse Bowling Club with Leonard Brown and Malcolm Ross. And Shetland has their club night and AGM. So be sure, Shetlanders, to turn up and make it a great occasion. And then on the 14th, our new club Hidden Tune in Haddington has a visit by Ian MacPhail and his Scottish Country Dance Band. Now, I'll be back next week with more clubs and more information on what's happening. So be good until then, and if you can't be good, be careful.
Radio GH, Scottish music for you.
Yes, thank you very much, Pia. And just to let you know of some more news, we have a brand new presenter. He's done his first week's shows with us here at Radio GH and on some other stations as well. We're very grateful for Bob Liddell. Bob Liddell's Box and Fiddle show. You can hear that show. It goes out the latest version, the newest version each week on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Perfect to start your weekend off. And if you miss it then, you can hear it on Monday afternoon at 2 p.m. or Tuesday at 8 p.m. If you'd like to request a track, then please do get in touch with Bob before Thursday. I'm sure he'll be delighted to hear from you. I had an email there from Robert Bruce, down in Galashiels. Unfortunately, Robert, you're just a wee bit too late because we played the Rolling Hills of the Borders about an hour ago. But here for yourself is Maggie Adamson and Brian Nicholson to play a march for Spain Reel from the album Hamaboot. It's King Robert the Bruce. I'm sure that's for you, really. Mackenzie Hay and the Spey in Spate. Yes, excellent playing there from Maggie Adamson and Brian Nicholson with 3 tunes there. And like I said, I'm sure one's for you, Rab. King Robert the Bruce, Mackenzie Hay and Spey in Spate. Go say hello to Robert Whitehead, Robert and Judith up there in Shetland, having a cup of choy and a jaffa choik. Warsworth Bus. I hope that you're having a great time up there. It certainly looked like it the other day, and I think you dashed off, if I read one of your statuses rightly, to go and see the Northern Lights. And I really hope you did see them. It's something that's on my wish list for the future. John Caskey would also like to thank everyone for all the kind messages and the song as well. And he's saying that the NHS are doing a sterling job of looking after him. Wee Annie Smith says Colin needs more practice. I've got the hiccups now. And we've got time for, we're on the last 15 minutes, so we've got 2 requests here in. I've got to say hello to cousin Marty and Sandy Finlay from Dunblane, and that's from Denise in Coventry, Denise Drayton. So hello to Marty and Sandy, and I hope that you're both well. And Marissa's asked for any song from our Derek. Well, here you have it. This is, as it says, the last waltz of the evening by our very own Derek.
Tomorrow we'll be separated, and somehow we'll have to survive, pretending that this never happened. We'll try to go on with our lives, and it's the last waltz of the evening. It's the last song of the night, and it's the last time we'll be lovers, for the last time in our life. 2 weeks ago we were strangers. Now I can't see a life without you, but too many lives would be broken if we do what our hearts want to do. And it's the last waltz of the evening. It's the last song, and it's the last time we'll be lovers, for the last time in our life. Slowly we dance in the shadows, the music fades into the sky. The full moon on top of the mountain reflects in the tear in your eye. And it's the last waltz of the evening. It's the last song of the night, and it's the last time we'll be lovers, for the last time in our lives. And it's the last waltz of the evening. It's the last song of the night, and it's the last time we'll be lovers, for the last
Yes, the last waltz of the evening from our very own Derek Hamilton over there in the West. Sarah had to dash off earlier on there, so it's probably a good job you've just made it back in time, because we've not done one of these on the Scottish Shindig for a while, so this is especially for yourself, Sarah. It's
the Scottish Shindig Medley of the Week.
And it's by the Clyde Valley Ceilidh Band. Smith and the Clyde Valley Ceilidh Band. And unfortunately, all good things have to come to an end, and we're going to leave you with a great set of reels. It's by the Craigellachie Band, called Bon Voyage. Thanks very much everyone for tuning in tonight. I hope you've all enjoyed yourself. Thank you for all the requests, making it a very varied Scottish Shindig. Really enjoyed the selection of music. Till next time, as Keith says there, stay safe everyone. And thanks again to Susan and Derek for collating requests on Facebook and allowing me to play as many requests as I can. Derek will see you on Wednesday, I'll see you on Thursday, and I'll be back next Sunday as I've not got anything on, and then Derek will be with you for the next 3 Sundays after that, and then believe it or not, it'll be December. Here's the Craigellachie Band to finish. A great set of reels. Bon voyage. Take care. All the best. See you soon. Thanks for listening.